China has already signed UNCLOS, and it has signed the 2002 Declaration on the Conduct of Parties in the South China Sea. Let me remind you that the Declaration of Conduct, the DOC, is only 5 articles long. 3 through 5 essentially say we will respect the freedom of navigation and UNCLOS. Again, China signed that, and yet routinely intercepts Philippine vessels 50 to 100 nautical miles from any feature and impedes their progress, impedes their freedom of navigation. Article 4 prohibits the threat and use of force. Can anybody say that China has obeyed or complied with that provision when we see the constant water cannoning, the constant ramming? We saw a 7,500-ton guided missile destroyer nearly collide with a 350-ton Philippine Coast Guard vessel near Scarborough Shoal just 2.5 months ago. And the 5th article basically says that all parties should exercise self-restraint. The essential problem is that China has not exercised self-restraint. So I want to go forward and talk about who is provoking whom. Is assertive transparency causing the provocation? I live in Atherton, California. Whenever I tell people from the Bay Area that I live in Atherton, California, they look at me and they say, "Which mansion do you live in?" Because all of my neighbors have mansions. I am the 2-bedroom rental on the corner that absorbs the road noise. If one of my neighbors one day moves the wall on the other side of my flower bed so that I can no longer get to my flower bed and stations 4 security guards there so that I can't go there anymore, and I try to go there and I'm pushed around by the security guards, and then I say to my wife, why don't you take a YouTube video of me trying to get to our flower bed that we used to be able to get to, and then she shows how these security guards are pushing me around and beating me up. Am I the one who is provoking them? Or did they steal my flower bed, right? So, I think to accuse the Philippines of provocation is an insult to the word provocation. So that entire line of argument, I think, is just sheer gaslighting, right? It is just trying to get you to doubt your own reality.